welcome to Tea with Jann. I am Jann. If you're new here and you're interested in all things tea, such as tasting different teas, exploring different teas, as well as teaware, both new and old, hit the subscribe button and let's be friends. Let's be friends. Today I am excited to share with you something new to me that I am hoping maybe you want to explore and find out more about too. It is Hōjicha. No, Hōjicha. Oh, words are hard. Let's listen to that again. Hōjicha. Okay. Hōjicha. Hōjicha. We are gonna unpackage Hōjicha Company's Hōjicha. Now I purchased this earlier. It's beautifully wrapped, right? And I love that they have this little handwritten note. Dear Jann, thank you for your order. We can't wait for you to try our Hōjicha and are excited to hear your thoughts. Thank you, Danielle and Francois. Francois? Francois. Francois? Francois. So adorable. And I love their branding and their packaging. I'm gonna reuse this. So don't you worry about that. This is all I've done so far. Is I've picked this up and I've been like, ugh, I need to share this with my tea friends. And then I put it back in the package. I have not sniffed. I haven't opened it. I haven't looked. Let's get rid of it. Sometimes we get a little bit hyper around here. All right, how do we open it? It says scissors. Scissors. I don't have scissors. Wait. You just watch that. I'll be back. Make sure nobody takes it. I'm here. Nobody took it. You guys are so silly. All right, we got ourselves some scissors. There's a perfect line on this. I don't know why. It's the little things in life that bring me so much joy. Slip those under there. All right, so Hōjicha is roasted green tea. I purchased the Hōjicha roasted green tea in powder form. So, okay, we're getting so ahead of ourselves. I'm just so excited. Let's read the back. Hōjicha powder, finely ground Hōjicha powder, Hōjicha. Finely ground Hōjicha powder made from premium roasted green tea grown in Kyoto, Japan. You need 1 teaspoon 90-degree water and a whisk. Best before, looks like November 30th of this year, 2020. Oh, so exciting. Oh. Okay, first off, when I smell that, let me show you what it looks like. All super kinds of powder. Super, super fine powder. When I first smell it, you know what I smell? Like what it reminds me of? And remember, I'm a big like, food takes me to places? No. Smells take me, you know how I like to connect people and food. It reminds me of the sushi places that I love to go to. In such a good way. Ooh. Okay. So this here bag, it's a 100-gram bag of this powder. I will put the price on here because I can't quite remember the price. So this is a roasted green tea. So it's not matcha because it has a different process. It's like matcha, but it's not. So I went online and I was like, how do I make this stuff? Do I need to do the whisk? Because you guys know me, I'm horrible at the whisk. Opa! And it said no. It said you just take, you just take a bit, you put it in there, put a little bit of water in there, we got ourselves our hot water, and then they just say that you mix it. You can do this. They call this the spoon method. Probably like the lazy method. It's like the, you don't know what you're doing, just do it this way. And I'm all for that today. Someday I am gonna I am going to master the whisking. I will, I promise. Just lately I'm not very coordinated. So this works perfectly. Look at that. Okay, so then at this point, I'm gonna close this up so that I don't accidentally knock it over and drop it all. So then they say at this point you're good and you can add more water to it. And you can taste it that way, and that would be like just your normal, what you normally drink, I guess. So here we have straight up Hōjicha powder using the spoon and stir method, aka lazy method. The other ways that you could do it is with the traditional matcha whisk. You could also use, they show using like a little frother too, so. They say that the taste changes as it cools down as well, so that's very interesting. I get like a hint of green tea, but it's not like, this definitely tastes like roasted green tea, I guess. Like, it has a smokiness to it, but it's not like over, you know how some things are like so smoky it's a bit too much. Okay, we're gonna let that cool down and then we're gonna taste it in a bit. I want to make it another way that they suggested. Again, we're gonna get a little bit, close this up, make sure I don't throw it all over the place, right? Gonna add a little bit of the water. I think I'm doing this a little bit backwards, so bear with me here. We're gonna stir, 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 stir. Now you can add maple syrup, which, I mean, you guys know. And then I was told that this is my wife's egg cups or something. So they say for the Hōjicha powder, they recommend, if you do want to sweeten it or add any milk, they recommend maple syrup and they recommend oat milk. So that's what we're doing here. Now, I was supposed to have done this differently, so 1 minute. Whew. So we're gonna make a Hōjicha latte. Now they actually say to add we're using oat milk as they suggest, and they say to do this first. So, let's see, make sure you guys can see. We're gonna add our frothed milk. Come on, get out of there. Then they say to pour over top of it this. So our concentrated Hōjicha with maple syrup. They just say slowly. Why am I making such a mess? Ignore the giant mess I just made. And here you have it. All right. Let's give this a taste. Oh, very nice. That is delicious. Wow. It is just It has like an earthy tone to it with like, you know, a little bit of like smoke, but not really. It's sweet, but not too sweet. The maple syrup is very nice with it. It's just very nice, like super creamy. I don't think I made this one right, but it is still good. I made a couple notes, so let's talk about those. So the latte, it was supposed to be the 1 to 3, so 1 part Hōjicha powder mixture with the water. So 60 milliliters of water and 100 milliliters of steamed or frothed milk. So when we think of the difference between Hōjicha versus matcha, so the biggest difference is color. The biggest difference is color between matcha and Hōjicha when you're first looking at it, of course. The other difference is caffeine because of the way that it's been processed. So with Hōjicha, it can actually contain like the stems and the veins and stuff, whereas matcha would not contain any of that. And it is a roasted green tea that is used to make this powder, Hōjicha powder. The other difference between Hōjicha powder and matcha is caffeine. So whereas matcha, you're going to use that as that boost in the morning because it has that high caffeine. What are we saying? It has 3.2 grams of caffeine on average per 100 grams. The Hōjicha powder only has 0.13 grams of caffeine per 100 grams. So as you can see, this would be a lovely, you know, drink for an afternoon or an evening. You could do it in the evening and it would be fine. You'd still be getting all of those other benefits of, you know, a green tea. So, all right. Let's give this one a go again. Oh, yeah. So, yep. It is very nice. It has like a woodsy taste to it to me. It's like not bitter or anything like that. It's like a little bit, what is that called? Astringent on my tongue, like it's a little bit dry in effect. But it is very good. And this is my first time using Hōjicha powder, so I might have done things a little bit incorrectly. And that's what you get when you follow me. You get, we explore together. This is fantastic. That would be wonderful for an evening beverage, and you know, if you wanted to skip dessert, this is like a dessert. That is delicious. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I will definitely be drinking all of this. Wonderful. All right, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I'll be happy to try to figure them out. If you want me to try something different, if you want me to actually try whisking it, you let me know. All right, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you down in the comments. Until next time, take care. Bye.